Greetings everyone, and Great here, another Dawn of War 2 Elite Mod replay. Spawn top or bottom left side as the Tech Marine, we have a foreign name. Spawn as the Chaos Lord, we have a foreign name. Spawn as the Farseer, we have Mostafa, and spawn as the Tech Marine, we have Deimos. Also got a double guarding opener for the Farseer. A little bit less common. You usually see Howling Banshees. Over here we've got Tactical Marine. Over here we've got Tactical Marine. We got the Santa Chaos Marine into Heretic for the Chaos Lord. Very nice. And now I've got the Tech Marine catch up to PowerPoint. Our node up here got captured on up. We got the Tactical Marine Squad and Scout Squad advancing towards the center of the map. We got the Chaos Marines over here, and we do also got the Scouts and Tactical Marine Squad advancing on forward. Bit of damage right here on these squads. Getting good damage, focus fire on the Chaos Marine. Farseer does get good protect there, knocking back the Tech Marine. Tactical Marine Squad advance forward, getting some damage to the Guardian Squad. One Guardian Squad does fall back there. Special attack there does miss the Tactical Marine Squad, and both Guardian Squads are now falling them back. Over here, looks like the Chaos Marine Squad does fall back. Scouts and Tactical Marines are focusing on the Heretics. Tech Marine does melee, forcing back, keeping those Heretics away. They do detonate and suppress down the Tactical Marine Squad. Another detonation there. The Tactical Marine Squad does fall back. Tactical Marine is quite damaged there. The Scouts fall back, himself falls back, and just leaving this one Scout Squad here. Detonates a model there, getting a kill there on the Scout Squads. Activates Ritual there, trying to get the Chaos Lord to advance forward, trying to get some more melee slashes. Over here, got the Farseer seeing a bit of fire there, and the Farseer does fall back right there. Let's get a bit of damage there on the Chaos Lord. Scout and Chaos Marines advancing on forward. The Chaos Marines actually still on the front line, severely wounded. Over here now got the Guardian Squad trying to focus on this power generator. Do have a Ranger Squad deployed on the field, and do have Devastator for the blue Tech Breed. Noise Marines also being deployed on out. Over here we do got the Ritual being activated. Chaos Lord will see some fire there from the Tactical Marine Squad. Chaos Marines advancing on forward. No praise on this Tactical Marine or Tech Marine. And the opposing Tech Marine's not deploying on anything special right now. Second range being plotted by the Farseer. Scout Squad does fall back entirely. Heretic's going to be tying up the Tech Marine up in melee. Devastator is setting it up, trying to get some good damage down the Chaos Lord. Got multiple Scouts advance forward with the Tech Marine, and the Tech Marine does fall back there. Devastators are set on up, does not get any sort of damage on in. Now I do have a Ranger deployed on the field. Devastator redeployed, and we'll find a good volley there. Chaos Lord will see a bit of fire, but should be able to fall back in time. Now the power node will see a bit of fire there. Grenade has been thrown, does avoid it. The Farseer does go down. Chaos Heretic now receiving a bit of fire there, does have the Spine Champion upgrade. And got the Noise Marine here as well. He does go and deactivate the point there. We got two power generators deployed up here. Down here we got 3 and 1 over here. So Team Red does have more power generators. The Scout Squad does fall back there. Trying to go for some melee hits. Does get some damage there. Does get one of the models as well. Ranger Squad's falling on back. Tech Marine trying to revive the Farseer. And the Farseer does get revived. Farseer's not going to be trying to tie up these Scouts in melee. They both have a sergeant upgrade. No shotguns, no snipers. Guardian Squad's seeing a bit of fire there. No, both of them are researching battle equipment. Decides to do a full retreat now. Third power generator deployed here by the Tech Marine. And the Southern VP or PowerPoint has been reactivated. Now it looks like the Tech Marines I deploy out a Tarantula Sentry Gun. There are shotguns deployed on the Scout Squad. Could get a shotgun blast here. Can't get out grenades. And the Devastator is out of range of the Tarantula Sentry Gun. Very, very poor grenade placement there. Does get a good blast there onto the Tech Marine. Tech Marine's pretty wounded, not yet finished their Tarantula Sentry Gun. Tarantula Sentry Gun has not been completed just yet. And now he's getting fire there, but do got the Chaos Sorcerer upgrade for Combine Flamer. Or Combi Flamer. Grenade has been thrown. Does get avoided there. Very nice. Devastator's falling back to his teammates in HQ. Got the Farseer trying to engage the tactical or Chaos Marines who have been upgraded with the Eternal War. Grenades have been upgraded. Knockback grenades have been thrown. Does knock back both of the Guardian squads, not the Rangers. Rangers getting some good volleys down the Heretic squad, and the Farseer does escape out with very little health.
Adding support structure.
Does force back the Chaos Heretics there. And does get some damage down on the Chaos Marine. Chaos Heretics will be falling on back. We do got this Chaos Tactical Marine Squad to capture the requisition point.
The enemy is outmaneuvering us.
Up here, do got the Tactical Marine Squad. We're seeing a bit of fire there from the Tech Marine. Down south, scouts are advancing forward. We do got the Grenade Launcher Squad, Flamer Squad, and Heretic Squad, and Chaos Marines. A lot of forces down here. He does have Devastator deployed on the field, setting up right there. The scouts going to advance forward. They will get a grenade off for two. Goes out one grenade there. Does get both of them suppressed there. He eats the grenade, taking out two models there. Does fall back in time. Tactical Marine Squad trying to get melee hits there. Does do quite a bit of damage there, forcing them all back. Scout Squads see a bit of fire there. Only one of them has not fallen back. His teammates face more of the Rangers and Guardian squads. May need to get some plasma grenades to help keep these forces at bay. Shock and Blast could perhaps keep the Chaos Sorcerer at bay. And now the Farseer, Tech Marine, and the Chaos Lord all start up their tier 2. The Tactical Marine Squad will soon get his enough resources enough for a tier 2 as well. Grenades have been thrown. Rolls, of course, for struggler fire, not knockback grenades. And this Tactical Marine Squad is advancing forward trying to capture the VPs with one model remaining. This second Marine has gone down at one point in time because I don't see the icon above its head. So we got the Mastercrafted Bolter and the Combi Flamer.
A victory point.
Oh, I hear Noise Marines. They're getting some good damage there on that Farseer. Chaos Lord advance forward. Grenades are now running on in. Chaos Heretics pushing forward as well. Knockback grenades will knock back the Rangers quite nicely. Let's get some great damage from the Guardian Squad. Guardian Squad's to pull back. Good grenades, good plasma grenades. Noise Marines receive a bit of fire there. Does use knockback pulse there. More fire onto the Noise Marine. Does fall back in time. Now the Chaos Marines are falling back. Still does not reinforce this Tactical Marine Squad. We do now have a Razorback being pulled out of field, as well as a Blood Crusher. The other Tactical Marine Squad is now upgrading to tier 2. Does get a good hit there. See a bit of fire there. Does use the high-powered shot there for the Mastercrafted Bolter.
Additional units have become available.
And Devastators will suppress the Tech Marine. Chaos Lord advancing on forward. He may be eyeing for the Combine Flamer. What's it really called? Just Immolate. Blood Crusher now pulled on the field. Scout Squad to fall back. He can upgrade the Tactical Marine Squad with a missile launcher, or try to go for Storm Guard veterans. Devastator can be upgraded. He's being upgraded with the last cannon. Maybe a little kill. Maybe advanced targeting is all he needs. Last cannon Faye sets on up in a poor position. Redeploys there, trying to engage the Blood Crusher. Tech Marine can be upgraded with a Melta gun. Last cannon first shot will connect. He does have plenty in range. He should be able to get up 2 more shots. He needs 1 more to get a kill. And he healed up right now. I think by the wait. Oh, he's getting repaired up by his teammates Tech Marine Global. Guardian Squad does fall back. They do now have Wraith Lord being upgraded with Bright Lance. Razorback advancing forward. The blood pusher has been fully repaired. Grenade has been thrown. Grenades from the grenade launcher squad. I got the Chaos Marine upgraded with his aspiring champion.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Up north, we got the Storm Guard veterans now pulled on field. Getting some damage down on the power generators power point. Norwich Marines receiving a bit too much fire there. Need to full withdrawal right now. He's not getting Blastmaster either, so he just needs a full withdrawal, I would say. Grenades raining on in. Those are a little missed there. Can you always use knockback grenades still? Knockback grenades has been thrown. Let's get a good knockback with those scout squads there. More grenades raining on in. Gets good damage on those scouts. Up north, we got the Storm Guard veterans and now Melta Gun engaging those generators. WL not doing any range. SGM. WL. I can't think what that means on my head. Wraith Lord. He may be saying his Bright Lance not doing any attacks.
Deploying war gear.
Giving advantage on those units that are falling back. We've got the Tech Marine squad to capture the point there. Last cannon to set it up. So he's having trouble with Wraith Lord not doing the Las Cannon or Bright Lance shots. He does have a Wraith Warp Spider now on field. He can always use the Haywire Grenade now. Melta Gun fire away. Blastmaster set on up, which will be effective versus everything. But is receiving a bit of fire there from the Tech Marine, who's also been upgraded with the Refractor Field, allowing him to use energy as shield. First shot there, gets a good hit there onto the Tech Marine.
Understood. The Codex Astartes guides us to victory.
We got these scouts moving forward with the Razorback. He's loaded up with, I think, the Storm Guard veterans.
The enemy is claiming a victory point.
Scout squad is camouflage detecting squad, but does not spot these units just yet. He will spot them now. Bright Lance or Las Cannon can get easily overwhelmed. Chalk and blast there. He can perhaps take time to throw a grenade onto them as well. Does fall back with the laser back there. Does get a bit of knockback there by the shotgun squad. As we see a bit of fire there, falls back now. He could try for a grenade on retreat map. Got orbs on the side there, stunning the Wraith Lord. Wraith Lord still not shooting with his range attack at the moment. Second move order. Running that Blood Crusher. Razorback in this region. Push way forward, trying to get some damage on in. And now the Wraith Lord may fall back there. Got the military or plasma guns upgrade on the Tech Marine. Time for the Bright Lance now. Yeah, now starting to fire the Bright Lance. The stupid getting some damage there. Scout squad falling back. We do have the Tactical Marine squad quite damaged there. Fires a shot down the Bullet Crusher there of the last cannon. All shark now are being dropped on in. Does get some good damage there. And does immediately withdraw there. Noise Blastmaster hits his own forces there, getting friendly fire kill. Grenades, knockback grenades come on board. Does miss the Bright Lance. Bright Lance sitting on up, trying to hit these forces, but he's out of range. And the Tactical Marine squad does fall back. Bright Lance or Last Cannon does not get a shot off there onto the Blood Crusher. Bright Lance fades forward. We got the repairs coming out on the Guardians, but doesn't get out of range of repairs. Scouts fades forward. Guardians also need immediate fall back there. The Blood Crusher see quite a bit fire there. Another power generator has gone down. As nearby scouts could repair up the Wraith Lord in the meantime. And we do got a Haywire Grenade there onto the Razorback. Let's get a good shot there with the Bright Lance. Scouts want to start repairing the Wraith Lord. Blood Crusher see a bit of fire there. Does use global repairs there, getting much needed repairs on both these units. Bright Lance getting some more damage there. Got crack rounds loaded up by the Storm Guard veteran. And the Razorback does go down to the Melta Gun. Does lose some poison rounds there. Warp Spiders do fall back now. Blastmaster firing a shot there. Gets a direct hit there on the Rangers. One of these are down to 14 health. And now we do have a Dreadnought being floated by the Tech Marine. Red Tech Marine. Grenades, knockback grenades do come back down onto the Tech Marine as well. Loose walls and lumber power generators, those are all still destroyed. one still standing over here. Red has maintaining their power generators. There's only 2 here. And you still have 3 over here.
No mercy. We shall make it so.
That's getting a good knockback there, hitting the scout squad.
An ally has taken a victory point.
Oshtark now being upgraded for shield, allowing her to use energy as shields. Grenades been thrown on top of the Farseer. It's orbs the Messiah. And decide to withdraw both her and Oshtark.
The enemy is claiming a victory point.
We got the Tech Marine receiving a fire there. Blastmaster does fall back there. Now the Chaos Lord received a bit of fire there. Does knock back the Tech Marine. Razorback and Wraith Lord takes forward with the support of a Meltagun Dreadnought. That Meltagun Dreadnought is probably a little bit overkill. Got now the Scouts falling back. After Marine Squad with plasma guns gains good damage on the Chaos Marines. While Crusher fades them forward, Razorback making the way forward as well. Meltagun does get a good shot there. And now we do have the Meltagun Dreadnought being pushed his way forward. While Crusher decides to charge down south, we'll have a bit of a bad path there. The Razorback and the Dreadnoughts advancing or trying to cut down the flank. He goes more farther south, very good. Blastmaster finds a hit there onto the Dreadnought. Does fall back there. Grenades raining, being fired on forward. And now do got a Land Raider Phobos being put on the field. Okay, I did not see the tier 3 being researched. In fact, he's the only one with tier 3 research. Land Raider Phobos, that should be heavy anti-vehicle. Our Shark gains some good damage over here, trying to recapture some of these points. Blood Crusher still alive. Our Shark does get knocked back there by the Scouts of Shotguns. Got now the Dreadnought with a Soul Cannon deployed on the field. Engage Dreadnought with a Meltagun, which is not exactly a great item to deploy out on the field. But with his teammate going for Land Raider Phobos, they should have plenty of anti-vehicle now. Now he's starting to pull out Devastator, likely going for a Blast Cannon. Stormguard veterans, and does get the Orbs on the side there. Orbs on the side has been thrown there as well. We got some good damage there coming out. Oh, that was actually a Haywire grenade, not Orbs on Messiah. Which that Wraith Warp Spider Squad does fully get wiped out there. Got 2 sets of repairs on the Dreadnought, Global repairs and the Tech Marine repairs. Backgrounds getting some good damage there onto the Wraith Lord. Land Raider Phobos is flying on the field. Razorback, Bright Lance, and Dreadnought still in this region getting some good damage there. Knocks back the Tech Marine. Wraith Lord receiving a bit of fire there. It does go down to the Dreadnought. Stormguard veterans being hit by the All Shark now. And the Blood Crusher does go down as well. Land Raider Phobos advancing on forward. Dreadnought taking some swipes at that Heretic Squad. Blastmaster gets some good damage there. Global repairs have been activated, but should be able to take on the Dreadnought with the Land Raider Phobos. Spreading fire between the Tech Marine and the Land Raider and the Dreadnought. That shot, those shots were largely whiffed. And the Trench Ascension Gun does take out that one now. I thought I heard a assault missile launcher fire there. Land Raider Phobos has seen a bit of beating there. Down here we just got Scouts applied by the Tech Marine, gains some good damage on the Heretic Squad with grenade launchers. And we also got this Chaos Marine with no aspiring champion.
Acquisition point to the enemy.
The task unfinished is a prayer unanswered.
Grenade has been thrown.
Issuing new weapon loadout.
And does go and force back this Chaos Marine. Chaos Cannon setting on up, trying to get some good damage. We do got some good repairs coming out by his teammates, Scouts on the Land Raider Phobos. And the last cannon does get some good damage there on the Land Raider Phobos, so he's still in range. We're seeing more and more fire. He needs to back off a little bit more. And right now, the Chaos Lord does have enough red points for a nuke. We got a webway gate being pulled out by the Farseer now. Land Raider Phobos trying to get some more repairs. Right lane set for 4. This may be time for a Chaos Portal. See a bit too much fire there. Fire Dragon's Faint Sport getting disintegrated. More repairs coming out of the Land Raider Phobos. Grenade launchers raining on in. Then you get the knockback grenades on the right lance. Last cannon. Keeps good hits onto the Assault Cannon Dreadnought. Assault Cannon Dreadnought's about down. We do now have some Terminators teleport on in. And does force back the last cannon there, as was the Farseer and All-Star. Dreadnought, a bit wounded, seeing quite a bit of damage there. Do have that last cannon completely wiped out. That Scout Squad does fall back there. You got Predator deployed on the field, or that's still the Razorback.
Space Marines on the field.
The enemy is claiming a victory point.
Ready to serve.
Air Squad is seeing quite a bit of damage there. He does fall back. Right now, Red has very little VPs remaining. Blue has a small amount, and Red does have double capture in his favor. But knockback grenades come forward, getting some good knockbacks there. Chaos Marine Squad has been inspired champion, though he's a little bit wounded there. More grenades raining on in. Chaos Lord of his forward, trying to get some good damage there onto these party squads. And of course, the turret customers advancing on forward. With the Land Raider Phobos in the area, it's be hard to secure up the central area. Grenades have been thrown. More grenades have been thrown. And does go ahead and get his shield down, though one of these Scout Squad need to pull back. Granted Sentry Gun, wounded but still alive. Does get any burst there. Last cannon gains good damage. One has been captured up. There's a triple capture in favor of Red. This will rapidly count tickets down against Blue. Now it's just double capture for the time being. Tactical Marine squads, Stern Guard veterans, and Tactical Marine in this area. Using Tactical Marine to repair the Destroyer Dreadnought wouldn't be half bad. And now got the race back to forward. We've seen a bit of fire there. Center point is currently neutral. Plasma Cannon Devastator annihilates that guard Heretic squad. The last Cannon Devastator does escape out of the webway. Notice that the Razorback does go down right there. May see the Assault Cannon barrage right now. Arching has not been upgraded to knockback immediately just yet. Farseer or Ultra gains good damage on in. Now got something being called on in. Maybe more drop pods. Assault barrage does come forward as well. Good, more knockbacks there. And oh, that was just a reinforcement drop pod, not a tactical marine drop pod. Blue's now done 24 tickets. Red has still at 39. This point is being captured by Blue. This one is secured by Red, and this point here is contested. Psychic Storm being rained on in from the Farseer from the Ruined Armor. Also has access to Spirit Stones. Scout Squad trying to capture this point now. It's a bit of fire there. Grenades been thrown. Gets good damage there onto the Farseer. Down south, the Southern Point south being decaptured by the Chaos Lord. No additional upgrades onto him. Something I think a Fire Dragon Squad just got wiped out there. We have a dogpile here. I heard we have failed, some Blue team has surrendered. This is Adam Grid saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.